That's the video you should do, because that one you actually need to do. Okay. I think I'm good. Yes, okay. Hello everyone. I don't really like that, but we're gonna go. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vinny McKell. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today marks episode 1. Why did I say it like that? Today marks episode 1 in my new series. I don't even know what I'm gonna name it yet, but something to the effect of recap or review or reflect or whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna name it yet, but I am going to attempt, emphasis on attempt, to review all of my perfume purchases from the year 2023. Okay, and then hopefully at the culmination of this, I can do like my top overall, like my favorite purchases of the year. But I did want to try to go through and give updates and thoughts on everything, all the perfumes that I've purchased from 2023. So we're gonna do our best and see how far we get. I don't know how it's gonna work as far as November and December. I don't know how I'm gonna squeeze that in or do that, but we'll figure that out when it comes to that. Before we get into that, you know, I have to always thank my amazing, beautiful, incredible subscribers. You guys are amazing. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. POP holding it down. Top tier subscribers. We locked in. What they say, if we locked in, ain't no switching up. Oh, I'm just kidding, but I love y'all. Y'all are amazing, incredible. Y'all do all the things that top tier subscribers do. Watch the ads, y'all like, y'all share, y'all engage with the content, and y'all leave the most amazing, encouraging things. Like, there's just no better subscribers than y'all, and I love y'all. So, I'm gonna try to do 2 months per video. So this video is going to be January and February. Yeah, let's just start. The only one that's not in there, number 1, I can't find it. But number 2, y'all already know how I feel about it, and my feelings have not changed. That is Yara Moi, whatever that one is. That was in my Blind Buy Fails video. I literally don't even know where that perfume is. I'm not looking for it. It's just, I can't do it. I can't do it. My feelings have not changed. I will not be attempting to wear that one. I guess I'll probably sell it maybe. I don't know. If I can find it, no, I can't do it. It smells like grass and caramel. And I can't do it. So there's no need to worry about that one. That was in my Arabian perfume haul from, I don't know, I think February. But nevertheless, no need to worry about that one. My feelings are still the same. Okay, so one of the first videos I did was a haul from the Finery collection that came out from Target. So I have Finery, Not Another Cherry. And as you can see, I've used probably about a little over half of this bottle. I think, number 1, Target did an amazing job with this release overall, the Finery release. I think this Not Another Cherry is a very, very, very good dupe for Lost Cherry. I don't own the original Lost Cherry, but I've smelled it enough and enough dupes to understand what it's supposed to smell like. And I feel like for, what did these go for? $20 or $30 for the perfume. I think they're excellent. So as far as I'm concerned, once this bottle is done, I will 1000% repurchase another one. It's super inexpensive. The performance is decent. I'm trying to think, how long does this one last? I don't know, but I don't ever remember feeling like it was gone super quick. This layers well with everything. Camera from Lattafa, you know, Sugar Cherry Crisp, or what's the new one, Everlasting Magic. Your apple scents, whatever you want to layer this with, it always goes super perfect. And like I said, overall Target did an amazing job with this release. But also I feel like they really gave Tom Ford a run for their money. I really do, and I think they did an amazing job. The other one that I picked up from that one is Magnetic Candy. And you can see where I am with this. I need another bottle of this ASAP. This is one of the ones where I think I was like sort of iffy about it when it first came out. But baby, once I got a hold of this thing, I think it was because if I bought this in January, February, it was in the summertime. I finally like started using it very heavily in the summertime, and I layered this with like Lattafa on some gold. I think I had a Sundays by Rado dupe or something. I layered it with, or is this supposed to be a dupe for that? I have a perfume oil from Fragrant Body Oils. I used it with that. I like anything citrus, anything sweet. Like, I could not stop wearing this. And I 1000% will be repurchasing another bottle of this. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is supposed to be a dupe for Sundays by Rado, I think. And if I'm not mistaken, I got a chance to smell that when I was in New York at Bloomingdale's. I got a chance to smell it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this smells like my magnetic candy from Finery. I think. If I'm lying, forgive me, but I think they're supposed to be dupes for each other. And yes, I will repurchase when it's done. At first, like I said, I didn't understand the candy thing. When people say candy and fragrances, in my mind, I prepare for something different to smell. But now I'm understanding what they generally mean when they say that. So now I know what to expect. But this took some time. But like, as you can see from the dent, it's a time, and I couldn't stop wearing it. What y'all can do is spin the block and give us a body cream. That's what y'all should do. This is Finery Flower Bed, which is a dupe for a Chanel perfume, if I'm not mistaken. I've worn it a couple times. It's a nice, sweet, fresh floral perfume. I do like it. I didn't get a lot of wear out of it. I think that's because I just want the original Chanel perfume. Tell the truth, shame the devil. It's not bad. It's good. The couple times that I did wear it, I enjoyed it. But I think my mind and my heart is still set on the original Chanel. So, would I repurchase this? If I end up getting I'm eventually going to get the original Chanel. So once I attain the original Chanel, I probably won't repurchase this. But if you don't have any plans on purchasing the original Chanel, or that's just a little out of your price point right now, whatever the reason, or you own the original Chanel but you don't want to use it as much, I do think this is a great alternative to the original Chanel perfume. And for $30 or $20, whatever this is, I have nothing bad to say about it. Okay, also, this is Pear Blossom from the Mix Bar, which I bought during that same haul. You can see where my dent is. I have already purchased a backup bottle of this. This is $20. I do know Mix Bar is $20. And I bought a backup because I was like, I ain't got time for y'all to be selling this out. This is so good. This is so long lasting, and I know it is because I done worn it several times. Got compliments every time. Layers good with everything. I kept wearing this with Watermelon Mojito from Bath & Body Works. Woo! Come on, a banger. This goes amazing with Aqua de Gallo, however you say that, from Giorgio Armani. Ooh! This goes good with Donna Born Aroma Coral Fantasy. Like, it just layers perfectly with everything, but also it's a banger by itself. Like, compliments, consistently getting compliments every time that I wore this. So even though this is only, what, a 1.7 ounce bottle, the dent is still very much denting, and I'm not worried about finishing this up. I probably won't get much use out of this, and then, well, you never know with me, because you know I love a good sweet, a good floral in the wintertime, so I may get the itch for it and wear it and end up finishing it up during the wintertime, but I'm thinking I'm not going to finish this up until next spring. But it was backup bottle worthy for sure, because sometimes with these Target perfumes, which I'm not complaining, but I just ain't have time for them to like be out of stock, because you know that vanilla bourbon was hard to find again once you found it. So just in case this became like a cult classic, which is like, y'all know what a cult classic is, right? When people start loving it after its prime time or whatever. I just ain't have time to play, so I got a backup, and it's 100% worth it. Again, $20, can't beat it. Also, I bought Good Girl Blush. I believe this came out in February. My feelings on this have not changed. I rarely reach for this. This was definitely a blind buy, and I don't regret the blind buy because I want the whole Carolina Herrera line, right? I want not all the Good Girl line. I want all the heels. Tell the truth, shame the devil. I do. So I don't regret it for that reason, because I do want all of them. Hold on, it's coming down a little different than I remember. Hold on. I might have to eat my words. It's something in here that I don't remember smelling. I may have to recant everything I just said. This is actually coming down very much nicer than I remember. And when I first smelled it, it was like that. It reminded me a lot of Mont Blanc Signature, which I know I'm not a fan of. It was like that kind of bathroom freshener, fresh citrus vibe that I was just like, I probably wouldn't have bought this if I had, well, I still would have bought it because like I said, I want the whole line, but I just wasn't a fan of it. But I was like, you know, chalk it up to the game. I probably have worn it 3 or 4 times since I first purchased it, so it's definitely not something that I reached for. Or maybe it's because now, I don't know if it's because it's sat for a long time. I don't know if it's because the weather is colder, which is still cold in February in Michigan, so I don't know. There's something like warm and sweet in here that I'm like kind of digging. Okay, the notes are bergamot and bitter almond. The middle is peony and ylang ylang. The base is vanilla and coumarin. So I don't know if maybe that vanilla, now that it has sat for several months, if it's like did something, but it's much warmer than I remember it being. I actually kind of like this now. See, this is why I'm doing this series. To see if my mind has changed, to see what my thoughts are since I've purchased all these perfumes. Now I'm like looking forward to wearing this, and I might actually still be able to wear this a couple times now that it's cold. Okay, I'm here for it. I don't know if it's the season change. I don't know if it's the vanilla that came a lot. I don't know. But everything that I was getting ready to say, I gotta take it back. Okay, now we're moving on to the Arabian perfumes. Like I said, I already talked about Yara, Moa, however you say that. Won't repurchase, will probably sell. I can't even force myself to try to wear it. It's terrible, it stinks. I know I try not to say things, well, I try not to dog things too bad because what stinks to me might smell amazing to somebody else, and so I don't mean to be disrespectful. However, also comma, I can't do it. Okay, so we have Nebras from Lattafa. Absolutely no regrets. Love this. This is giving everything the girl said it was supposed to give. They didn't lie about this. This is a more berry version of Nebras, Eilish by Billie Eilish. However, also comma, I still feel like, me personally, I still feel like I need both in my collection. To me, I don't feel like this replaces Eilish for me in my personal collection. I feel like they both still have a purpose. Yes, it smells very similar to Eilish, but it's just the extra sweetness to me makes it different enough that I want both in my collection. So when Eilish is done, I will repurchase. When this is done, I will repurchase. They both will be in my collection. So yeah, that is Nebras from Lattafa. Okay, we have Haramain Amber Oud Gold Edition, which you know is on my current, yes, my current November tray. And now that it's been on my tray, I've gotten some more use out of it. So I always liked it from the beginning, but I also did not know how to use it because it's very strong, it's very potent, and you can tell that from the very first spray. And it also leans a little masculine. Yes, it is sweet, but there's also just, I don't know if it's musk or something in here that gives it just a little, well, it's an Arabian perfume, so that kind of musk kind of smell is just, I feel like, kind of expected. Now that I've put it on my tray, I'm having fun experimenting with it. One of my favorite combos now, number one, I swear to this, like, I will die on this hill. To me, this is very, very similar to Moonlit Martini from Bath & Body Works. It's to the point that when I smelled Moonlit Martini, I was convinced that it was a repackage from something else at Bath & Body Works because it smelled so familiar to me. Those two, so Moonlit Martini and this Harmane Amber Oud Gold Edition goes together so freaking good. And then this with Delina. Woo! Oh, you talking about a time? Lord. And then my white oud perfume oil that I talked about when I was in New York, that I got from the Arabian perfume oil place. A time. So I think when I reviewed this in September, this was one of the ones that I was like, you know, it is difficult to layer because once you spray this, it's stuck. Like, it's not coming off. It's not going nowhere. So I was like, it is, I don't want to say difficult to layer, but also kind of difficult to layer. And you don't have to layer everything. But I do like to have things to wear with, like even like body care. Like, I didn't even know what to wear with because I'm just like, it's kind of, I don't know, it's all over the place. So as I've used it more, I do like it. I do enjoy it. Would I repurchase? I think so. I think a couple months ago I said I wasn't sure if I would repurchase, but now I'm leaning towards yes. But still, it's going to take me a while to get through this bottle because a little goes a very long way. You need, like, I'm extra, so I do more than 2 sprays, but you only really need like 2 or 3 sprays of this and you're good for the rest of your life. But yeah, now that I'm finding things to wear with it and layering it and playing and having fun, I enjoy having this in my collection. It still feels more like a, what's the phrase I want to use? I just do feel like I have to be intentional when I wear this. Like, this does not feel like a casual perfume to me. It doesn't feel like, oh, let me just throw on something real quick and run. This doesn't feel like that to me. So it is more of like an intentional, like I'm going somewhere or doing something perfume. So I don't think I need to be worried about repurchasing this anytime soon. However, in like maybe 2 or 3 years when I finish this, or however long it takes me, I do see myself repurchasing this. Okay, Chocolate Musk from Al Rahab. Yes, 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 and more yes. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to talk about. It literally gives exactly what it's supposed to give. I do want to back a bottle of this. I'm getting ready to purchase one. So, y'all know I already purchased one, but then I end up doing it as a giveaway. So, and I'm going to purchase one again too, because now the price went up. The place I was getting it from, I was finding it for like $5 or $6 every time. This last restock, it's like $10. And I said, well, I'm not going to play with y'all. So let me get my backup bottle, because the girls probably on TikTok probably done sold this out. So let me just go ahead and get my backup bottle now, because I know in this winter, it's coming winter, I think this bottle going to be gone. I think this bottle gonna be gone. The damage is gonna be damaged. There's nothing else to say other than yes, yes, yes. I feel like this is one of the few perfumes that like live up to the hype. It's a good, will repurchase, backup bottle worthy. Last but not least, this is Casablanca from Swiss Arabian. Yes, yes, yes. I love, love, love. The only thing that I don't like about this is this stupid cap. So when you take it off, for some reason, I don't know if this is just my bottle, but this part comes off, and then, which I know this is supposed to be in here, it's supposed to all come off together, but it doesn't, and so that's annoying to me. But the perfume itself, love, love, love. This gets so much better as it sits. That vanilla, I don't even know if it's vanilla in here, but there's something in here that comes out, and it feels like vanilla. Layers good with so many things. I feel like I'm gonna end up finishing this bottle this winter. I hope not, but I feel like I am. Apple and grape at the top, white woods, patchouli, and iris. The base is caramel, amber, suede, musk, and Peru balsam. So no vanilla listed. It doesn't matter. That's what I smell. My go-to, my top tier combo for this is Casablanca with Gentle Fluidity Gold, or if you don't have that, Casablanca with Zara Rose Gourmand. Oh my god, I was in my bag with that one. Like, that's probably one of the best layering combos I've ever come up with. And I think the other one that I always talk about for this one is Casablanca with Soft from Al Rahab. Out cold. So I think those are all of my January and February perfume purchases. So yeah, head over to the after party. Let me know what you think of this series. Also, if there is something that I have bought over this past year that's not perfume that you want my updated thoughts on, let me know in the after party, and I will try to incorporate it somehow to give like updated thoughts. Also, as I know, as I continue on during the rest of the month, I know every single perfume I bought, I know I haven't been able to like use every single one. I'm not gonna pretend like I have. Luckily, everything here I've used more than once, so I can give honest thoughts. But yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to do this series. Like I said, we'll attempt. We'll see how well it goes. And yeah, just let me know what you think of this series, and you know, just talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you think. That is all. I love you all so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.